Hi everyone, it's Chatter, and today I'm going to be talking about the single greatest website ever created for Final Fantasy. It's really great, and it fits in with the kind of videos that I make and the kind of content that I know a lot of people are here for. In short, this website can make you disgusting amounts of gil. It's insane. I am friends with the person who made the website, and it's very cool. I've seen the website grow during my absence from this channel. And it's seriously a very impressive tool where if you're not familiar with it by now, you are actively missing out on tons of gills. So I'm going to go through just a couple of features on the website in this video, and I'll get into that in a second. But first, I just wanted to thank everybody for their support on my previous video. It gassed me up. There were some comments where it really made me tear up at the support that I got from everybody. It was really nice. I really appreciate it. It's obviously nerve-wracking being a trans video creator. And if you missed my last video, that's the long and short of it. But I'm really excited to make more content, and everybody who's joined my Discord and talked in there has been super supportive, and I love everybody in there, and thank you so much for all the support. But with that, I just want to get into the video. So for me, what I've noticed in my channel and the question that I get the most often is this. I've leveled my crafters. I followed your guides. I've leveled my crafters. I've done all the rep quests. I've done the hunts. All my currencies are capped. All my unlocks are done. But everything that I feel like I can make on the market board is just like basically at the material cost, or there's not much money I can make with it, or I don't know if it'll sell. I don't want to put money into making a bunch of things and not have them sell. The prices change too rapidly. These are all questions that I hear a lot, and I'm sure at least one of them has resonated with you. And if you've asked yourself that, there's a way to avoid basically every single one of those questions, and it's with the same tool. So I'm going to go over that today. The website is called Saddlebag Exchange, and if you've heard of it before, I'm going to go really in depth with some of the features that it has and walk you through how to best integrate it into how you already play Final Fantasy. And it basically allows you to stop having to camp at a market board. There are alerts, there are notifications on what to sell, and everything like that. I'm going to go through some of the website now. But first, I just want to say that, like I said earlier in this video, I do want to disclose that I know the owner of the website and everything like that. I'm not like getting anything for promoting it. It's just a tool that I think is really useful, and I think a lot of you will benefit from it. So just keep that in mind moving forward. So I might make a few videos about this, just where it's relevant. I'm only going to make videos if I think that it's a benefit to you. And in this case, the focus of this video is going to be on how to determine what items to sell on the market board. And we're going to use the Saddlebag Exchange for this, and it's going to be great. So let me load that up now. Okay, so let's take a look at this website. Now, the very first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to set our home server here. So set your data center in your world and click on save. That's the very first thing we want to do. So once we have that in place, let's check the website out. Now, this website's really pretty, but they're always looking for new developers. There's going to be more details at the end of the video, but if you're a developer and you want to help out on this project, I'm your in, and everybody on the team's really nice that I've met and talked to, so I highly recommend you do that if you have some spare time, because this is a really great service for crafters and hustlers like us. So with that in mind, let's check out the first thing. Now, this doesn't require any gil at all, and this is crazy. So let's go to the NPC vendor item search and just click search. And we're going to pick out an item here that pops up. So we have some crafting gear here. Now that's fine. We have some phasmascapes. Now the crafting gear we might want to stay away from, because typically this is going to be the high quality prices that we're seeing. And we want to stay away from these ones as well that are obviously just to like launder gil between accounts. So with that in mind, let's see what we got here. Stage panel. Now that's a good one. If you've built a house, I'm sure some of you are guilty of going on the market board and paying $25,000 for this. Now that's ridiculous. Let's take a look at how much we can get this from the vendor for. So we can get this from the vendor for 4,000 gil, which means there's a 21K investment opportunity that we're going to get on each one of these. So let's go do that now. All right, here we are. So let's take a look at housing merchant. What do you got? Partitions, wall decorations, and we got a whole bunch of these, but I'm only interested in your stage panels. I'm going to buy a few of these. Let's buy 4. Let's buy 5. Okay, and there's a market board right down here. This is a nice house. If you have this plot, I'm jealous. I mean, you're living in the goblet, but I'm pretty jealous otherwise. So let's take a look here. We're gonna put some items up. Now let's see. We paid 4K for these, and look, they're going for 24K. So we're gonna be smart about this. 23,999. 23,999. Put all these up. And that's 125K that we've just made incredibly easily without having to craft or anything like that. And if you're like, oh, chatter, now that you've made this video, this method's going to be ruined. That is the furthest thing from the truth, because tons of people do this, and there will always be the people that are not subscribed, by the way, subscribe, not in the Discord, by the way, join the Discord, and they will always be paying, this can go down to 10K, and there's still a huge potential for profit. And if this item gets oversaturated, there's more on there, and you just have to use that NPC vendor search, and that's without crafting or gathering at all. And how cool is that? Now, I showed you how to do that basic NPC vendor item search, and the other thing I'm going to put your attention to right now is the beginner out of stock search. And if we go here, we can search as well. And I just suggest going through all of these and finding out which ones work the best for you. But we can see here are all things that have no listings. And we can see the average price per unit. Let's turn one of these up. Byaku's, I saw a Byaku weapon. Byaku's Inspirited Great Axe. Lowest server price is on Adamantoise for 262K. Average price is 300K. So if you're interested in cross-server arbitrage, you buy this, you stick it up for 400K, and you're making money. Now, a lot of these you got to be careful for people that are lendering Gil, but Hydurium Sickle, there we go. Here's a vendor. You can go buy the Hydurium Sickle from the dwarves, I want to say, and stick it up on the market board. Lowest price per unit, 94K. Come on. This is free money, people. This is how you're going to make millions without even touching the market board. I'm going to make more videos about actually getting into the crafting of it all, but just without the market board, that's how you can make millions. You can get your first house. You can get all your Gil taken care of. You can be the sugar daddy or mommy or whatever for all your friends. You can get all their gear. This is that money that you need. This is the tool to get it, I guarantee. So I have a few more things to discuss about this website, but I just want to keep this video focused on things you can do without even having to craft. I know there are a lot of people who craft who watch my videos, and that's awesome. My item level is still 577. So I need to repenta all my gear and really get back into crafting, but I wanted to put this out as just a thank you for the support and show you guys an awesome tool on how to use the channel. So I do want to mention a few other things this website has. Now, I'm going to say this ahead of time. I think I know my audience pretty well. If this video gets out of my general audience, you might go, are Chatter's fans really like this? Are they really hustlers? Do they really want to make millions? Are they going to do whatever it takes? Yes, we are. You should see in our Discord, we have bitches popping off with full retainers full of thousands of materia. And this section of the video goes out to all of them, okay? So I'm just going to go over a few things that the website has, like features and functionality. And if any of these jump out and you want me to make a more in-depth video about it, just let me know down below and I'll definitely make that. So, obviously, I'm going to have some links in the description. I have links to written guides. The Indo and their team over at SADDLEBAG has made tons of guides for you to use. I'm going to provide resources there for all of the reselling searches. It tells you how to best make money. I suggest you read those guides as well. And if there's anything that's a little confusing or you want me to simplify, I'm definitely going to make a video about that as well. Now, I do want to mention this at the end of the video here. This is a service that they do out of charity to the community, out of wanting to provide a resource. But there is heavy server costs associated with it. It's doing a lot of pulls and a lot of reads, and it needs to access a lot of that data. So because of that, they do have server costs. So I do want to mention that they have a Patreon as well, and their Patreon gives you some pretty insane features. By no means is this mandatory to make Gil, but I just want to point this out just because it's really cool, and they showed it to me. So on the screen right now, I'm just showing you an example of this. This is going to be the sales leads, and as well as the discount sniper. And this is what the Patreons have access to. And what this basically is a Discord channel that provides like you can see there's the wasted gil, the purchase price, and the vendor price. So you can see there was a buyer 3 minutes ago from Primal. I've blurred their name out, but you can really go out and there's examples of this that they've shown me, and they make a lot of money doing this. You can go out and actually message the person and say, hey, like, I see you're building a house. Do you need an interior decorator? Do you need some help? And if you really want to get boots on the ground, you can make disgusting amounts of money that way. And you're helping the person, because otherwise they're going to be going on the market board and buying from your competitors, buying from people that are a higher priority than you, or are milking them for even more money. Give them a discount. Do what you want. Hey, sell it to them for the vendor price if you really want to be a good person. But you have access to that. So I didn't want to advertise that feature without giving everybody who watches the video the opportunity to get it for free, just to see if it's something you like. And I'm going to be completely honest. If you want, you can use the Patreon trial features, make all the money you can. Originally, so in their Discord server, which I've provided in the description, you can do the free trial command, and there's instructions on how to do that to get all their Patreon stuff. But I got Indo to make a special like code for me, and so anybody who goes there and uses Chatter with the free trial is actually going to get 30 days instead. And I'm telling you right now, that's enough time. If you just go in for those 30 days and make the money you want, it's up to you if you want to support the service. I'm not going to pressure anybody into doing that. I've told Indo that as well. Like I said, this isn't sponsored or anything. I just wanted to make sure that everybody gets like the best functionality that they can and really gets to see the tool, because I'm like a huge nerd. It's technically super impressive. So check that out as well. And I'm going to be doing, I kind of want to do like a challenge with that to see how much gil I can make. But for now, I just wanted to basically put you guys onto that. Make it so you can see this service and what they have, and just start poking around with it. If there's anything you see in here, join our Discord and come and share that information with us. We're all talking. We're all hustlers. Share that info and let's make some money together. Yeah, so that's basically the video. As is tradition, I'm going to touch base with everybody a little bit at the end of the video here, but if you're all done, you can head off. I know that's not great for my watch time, but, I ramble. So hopefully this was helpful to everybody. I know this isn't my traditional video. I'm still kind of getting into the swing of video making, but it was important that I made something. I've been talking to Indopan about this for a long time. This website has almost been out for a full year. It has some crazy functionality. It has Universalis support. It has a price sniper. It has Discord alerts. It has advanced stats. You can import your Allegan tools. I'm going to make a whole video about that one, so stay tuned for that. It has a market overview like I went over. It has reselling searches. It has everything. If you've used GE Tracker or Trade Skill Master in WoW, you have seen this functionality before, and you've seen that. I just really recommend it. Indo's a great guy, and so I think you should check it out. And I plan to make more videos about it. And in the meantime, I'm really enjoying the game so far. I'm really enjoying being back into it. And thanks again for all the support on the video. And let's make some money. Let's be at gil cap for 6.5 or for 7.0, right? Who's setting that goal with me? Let me know down below. And I love you all. I will see you all when I make my next video. Bye-bye.